If you are going to be visiting Disneyland Paris, then this hack is going to save you so much time. Nobody wants to be standing around in queues for ages, and an unexpected place that you may end up in a long line is in a quick service restaurant. But thankfully, Disneyland Paris have a way around this. On the Disneyland Paris app, you can use the mobile order function, also known as click and collect, which is going to save you tons of time queuing and get that food to you much faster. So today I'm going to let you know the benefits of this, why you should use it, and also how to do it step by step. My name is Sophie from Most Magical Guides, and I make videos packed full of tips and advice to help you visit the Disney parks like a pro, helping you to maximise the magic by mastering the planning. If you do like that type of content, hit that subscribe button down below so you never miss out on one of my videos. First, let's dive into the benefits of click and collect and why you should be using it. The click and collect function is something a lot of people don't know about, but now that you do, it's going to come in super handy and give you that edge against other people when visiting Disneyland Paris. Being able to mobile order is such a game changer. The restaurants at Disneyland Paris do get very busy. Table service restaurants book up months in advance, so if people can't get table service restaurants, everyone has to then eat in quick service restaurants, and therefore they get very, very busy. I've actually queued over 45 minutes before in a quick service restaurant to get a meal, so this function is going to save you a lot of time and make your experience much better. This feature is something that absolutely everyone can use. All you need to do is download the Disneyland Paris app to your phone, create an account, and you're all good to go. I would highly recommend doing this anyway because the Disneyland Paris app is so helpful. Here you can see ride wait times, but you can also do things like book premiere access, so you can get on the rides quicker. You can see the show and parade times. You can see where the toilets are, and you can also book table service reservations. And of course, you can skip the queue with the click and collect service. Something else I really like is it is really simple to use. It only takes a few clicks and you are done. And one of the other big benefits is it gives you complete control over your day. If you want to see a show or a parade, for example, and you know what time they are, but beforehand you want to grab a bite to eat, you might not think that you're going to be waiting a very, very long time to get your meal. But if that's the case, you could very easily miss out. But with mobile order, you select the time that you want to dine, so you have complete control of your plans for the day. If you are deep in the planning for your Disneyland Paris trip, make sure you check out my planning templates to easily organise your trip. And if you'd like some tips and advice tailored specifically for you, check out my Disney trip planning service. So now I'm going to show you how easy it is to use by taking you through the process step by step. When you open up the Disneyland Paris app, on the bottom you will find a food section. Click on this, and if you scroll down quite near the top of the page, you will find click and collect. Here you can see all of the quick service restaurants that offer click and collect. At the moment, all of these restaurants do happen to be in Disneyland Park. That is because there aren't many restaurants in Walt Disney Studios Park. But if you are in Disneyland Park, make sure you use this because it's going to come in super handy. There are currently 7 restaurants that offer click and collect, and these are Cafe Hyperion, Au Chalet de la Marionnette, Cowboy Cookout Barbecue, Restaurant Hakuna Matata, Casa di Coco, Last Chance Cafe, and Casey's Corner. Once you know which restaurant you want to dine in, simply click on it and you'll be taken through to the restaurant's page. Here you can see the opening hours, the menu, and also if it does accept the meal plan. If you do have the meal plan that you need to order at the counter, you can't use the click and collect service. At the top of the page, you are going to see a button that says order now, and you are going to press that to start the process. If at this point you currently aren't logged into the app, a pop-up will come up so you can log in to carry on with the process. First up, you're going to choose whether you want to dine in or pick up your food, and then select the time. You will get a whole range of different times, so you can order any time of the day. You might want to order very early in the morning if you know that it's a specific time that you want to eat. I would say if you start to get peckish, do check the app because sometimes there can be a little delay because they already have a lot of orders in. So do check the app to see when the earliest time slot will be. However, I've often found that you can almost immediately book your food. It's only in very, very busy times of the year that you may have to wait a little bit if you do use the mobile order function. Once you've selected if you're dining in or picking up and the time you want to eat, you then press start order. This takes you through to the next page where you can select your food and drink. Things are broken down into categories so you can easily navigate the menu, and it's much easier than scrolling through the whole thing. If you you wanted to select one of the menus on offer where you get something like a main, a drink and a side, you can do that and then you pick each of your options individually, or you can order a la carte. You can keep going through the menu and going backwards and forwards to different parts of the menu as much as you need to until you've selected absolutely everything you want to order. Once you've finalised this, you click the little blue cart button at the top of the page and that will take you through so you can see what you've selected. This is super handy so you can see if you've missed something out, and there is also an option to add more items if that's the case, or if you've ordered too much of something you can remove it. Once your order is looking perfect, you select the blue checkout button. The next page will show you if you've chosen to dine in or pick up, and the time and the restaurant, just to doubly check and confirm all of the details are correct. If they are, you then press the next button so you can pay. Something that's really handy about the click and collect function is that if you have an annual pass, you can indeed add it. If you do have an annual pass, then on this page you select the code button, and then from the drop down menu you let them know what type of annual pass you have so they can apply the right amount of discount. If you don't have an annual pass, you can just scroll past this section and then you can see your summary of your meal. You can also still make adjustments at this point, or you can pay. Press the payment button and on the next page you can add in all your details. One thing that is a bit annoying is if you already have a card saved to your account, it doesn't remember it here, so you will have to do it from scratch. But simply fill in your details, check the terms and conditions box and press confirm to complete your order. You will then get a confirmation on the app, which is super handy because you know everything's gone through, and you will also receive an email. This email is going to be super important because it's going to contain a link that you need to press when you get to the restaurant. Once the time you've selected to dine turns up, simply head to the restaurant, open up that email and click that link to let the restaurant know you are there. The restaurants will have a separate area for click and collect orders that will be signposted. So you head here, then you show your cast member your email and they will prepare your meal for you freshly. This is a super simple system. It's just a few clicks and you're all ready to go. And what I really love is it gives you flexibility in your day and it saves you tons of time. And if you're not waiting in queues, that means you're getting to experience more at Disneyland Paris. I would super highly recommend using click and collect, particularly if you're visiting in a busy time of year, because it's just going to make your visit much more enjoyable. If you'd like more tips on how to visit Disneyland Paris like a pro and to get the most out of your trip, then stick around to the end because I have a playlist ready for you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye bye.